What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I thank you for taking the time on this beautiful Friday afternoon. I hope your weekend is off to a great start, but I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time. Thank you for that like button, subscribing to the channel, whatever you're doing. But we've got another move that we talked about a long time ago, finally coming to fruition. Now, when I made that video, we talked about you have to stay patient because when the time comes after we sign people to draft, you're getting your practice squad cap, all of that stuff figured out. Expect to see these moves to happen. So now you're seeing them. So we talked about Jake Elliott, Lane Johnson, now Isaac Seumalo. So let's jump right into it. He was extended to create more cap space. And this is what we talked about. You take his base salary and you turn it into a signing bonus. You add a dummy year. So you extend him, but you're just clearing up cap space. And the numbers were correct from all those months, 6 months ago or whatever, when we talked about this move. 3,692,000. You can see at the bottom right there, his previous cap was 7.6 mil. So we brought that down. We talked about what that would mean for the Eagles, getting him down to 4 million in cap space, and obviously we talked about you have to wait. So now what you do with that money, a lot of people, we're making a huge trade. Here we're signing this guy, that guy. No, as we talked about the other day, there is a list. And actually, I think I still have the graphic from yesterday somewhere around here. Let me find it. But there are some free agents here, ladies and gentlemen, that the Eagles need to worry about signing. So keep in mind, you're going to extend some of these guys during the season. Next year, we will need money, and whatever money you have left over will roll over. And we talked about the fact that we only have right now about 11 million in cap space next year. So a lot of these guys you are going to want to extend, so you're looking at Bradbury, Gardner Johnson, Hargrave is the guy we obviously have been talking about for 6 months now. Miles Sanders, maybe Zach Pascal. So Kaiser White's a must for me. Seumalo, though, giving him this extension, that was the list from yesterday. We talked about it. Expect to see more of those moves that I talked about in that video. So I shared that video, the top 10 moves to create more cap space, and we're seeing all of those moves happen. Slay, Cox, all of those things and we're making the moves as they see fit. It's not, the media freaking out first week of free agency. Oh my God, it's all over. People freaking out. Oh my God, we didn't extend Hargrave like you said. It's like, as I said then, stay patient. I think Javon Hargrave extension is coming. That will clear up more cap space, maybe some extensions for some of these other guys that we talked about. So does not mean that we're just going ahead and adding some player. I know a lot of the media gets carried away, but don't let them do that to you. But let's take a look at the salary cap space now that the Eagles did clear some up. So again, just like when we talked about how could we trade for an A.J. Brown, when everybody was saying, you can't do that. Eagles don't have cap space. And I try to slowly explain to them, that's not how things work. You can give people a big signing bonus, spread that money out. And you can also do that when you give people extensions. So it's how we traded for A.J. Brown. It's how that went down. And we've talked about doing that with our own players. So now you're seeing it. So a lot of backtracking from those people. Hey, I try to show them, I try to simplify it as easy as I possibly can, but it is what it is. So here is the previous salary cap space. This was yesterday after those restructures of Lane Johnson and Jake Elliott, 8,098,942. Well, we added 3,692,000. So boom, booyakasha. There is the Eagles' current cap space, $11,790,942. Oh, well, yeah. Go get it, Howie. So again, as I tried to explain the beginning of the offseason, we were going to have cap space and we were going to be able to create a lot more. So those comments are going to be deleted on those videos, on my posts, all that stuff, and I don't blame them. But you see Howie, again, the slander, unnecessary. We all know he missed out on 2 draft picks that everyone else missed out on. So we get it at this point. I think it's time to just stop the slander and start learning about football because this dude's smoking the competition out there. And I love having him as my GM. So very excited about it. What is going on, my man Chris in the building? Just wanted to let you guys know, keep you up to date with everything that's going on here. So we talked about this. Stay prepared. I'm going to be hitting you with these videos, extensions and restructures, all those things. And I'll pin that video. You guys can go check. I made a bunch throughout the past few months, just keeping everyone on their toes, ready to go when these moves come so that people aren't getting twisted. Oh my God, a big trade's coming. And it's like, or these are things that people that know about football saw coming a long time ago. I'm just saying. Glad to actually make it a one. Yo, happy to have you live, my man. And it's going to be a quick one, but I'll be back shortly because after 4 o'clock, we'll have the injury reports for both teams. I'll be talking about that. And then I'll be back later tonight. And we're doing the top 10 matchups to watch. Eagles, Lions. I got it ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. I hope you guys are ready. It's going to be a great show, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, and you can join us when we're talking birds, baby. I can't wait. But that's all I've got for you right now. Go Howie, keep doing it, but expect to see more of these moves, extensions, restructures. Go check out that old video if you want to know which players are coming up. Did my best to try to pinpoint which ones it would be. So crazy to see them all popping up now. So I'll pin that in the comments, but if you guys need anything, have any questions about the salary cap, how I'm figuring these things out, whatever it is, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you, love to help out the media, everybody else out there with the misinformation. Let's get things headed in the right direction. Let's get people excited about the Philadelphia Eagles season this year. I think people are starting to turn around, starting to jump on the bandwagon. You love to see it because the slander was unnecessary, and you see why the dude's smoking the other GMs. So, love it. But I'll be back with the injury report and then the top 10. But if you need anything, please reach out. Stay safe out there. Hope your weekend is off to a great start. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You stay safe out there. And as always, go Birds!